Man, Rooster, it's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is a special welcome back because it's been like, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Almost 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Till you know. That show.
We had a little hiatus. We were getting some stuff done. I was in Hawaii, so that was very nice.
And I was working on some things behind the scenes that everybody's going to get to see very shortly that we've been talking about. We're kind of going to keep it on the wraps, but today it's all about there and back again.
Yes. The travel. We already talked about airport experience, right? So that was already we did an introductory into the life of travel, but with all this COVID bullshit, it's really getting out of hand.
Well, I think that was the last episode we did before we took a break. And everybody I told you that messaged me, we were still around. We were just taking care of some things on the backside. This man had some work to do and some pleasure. I was working and I was replying to your messages, but we're here. So today...
This is the gang. All back together.
Right? Everybody's here. You're all here. Everybody get your beers, get your hard liquor, get whatever you're huffing, and let's go.
Oh, God. Does this count as that?
I guess. I don't know. It is a drug. But let's run it down. I mean, the last episode, we talked all about travel. And we did that for a reason, you were getting on a jet plane.
On a jet plane, but we kind of preempted us because I had to go get a COVID test and get swabbed in my brain to to fly in the plane.
That is the most uncomfortable feeling.
Oh, it was very weird. At least I got to do it myself though.
Oh, they let you touch it?
Yeah, it wasn't where like they had to go, like digging up in my brain. They were like, take this and shove it way up your fucking nuts. And I didn't want to have to do it a second time, so I was like, I'm gonna really commit. Because I ain't doing this another fucking time. They were like, whoa, this guy really...
Did you wish proctologist did that?
Oh, God.
For your comfort. But right. Tell them about... Because it was amazing. Yeah. It was amazing, everybody. This is... I haven't been on a plane in years. And this is crazy because the steps you had to go through...
I've been on a million
just to get
planes.
To Hawaii. Just to get there.
Freaking absurd. So we had to do this COVID test, right, and pre-register. Not only that, I had to sign up on an application on my phone that tracks other people who have COVID that can tell me if I've been in proximity of someone who's had COVID. I had to do that for a week before I was able to leave. Get a fucking app on my phone, and every fucking 5 minutes it's telling me, checking exposures to see if you're all right, man. Don't worry about it. Like, God fucking damn, it was pissing me the fuck off.
Talk about Big Brother watching.
Right? Yeah. So after all that, we had to file all the COVID tests, send it to the airport, and then you have two choices. Either you can take it to this facility at the airport where they check all your medical records and they give you a wristband that says you're clear, or you can do it once you get there. But we were like, we're not fucking around and doing it once we get there. Something happens, you never know, but...
So you had to wear a rave bracelet?
Yes, it's exactly what it was.
This is some kind of club that everybody has to wear a little bracelet?
Standing in line waiting there for the airplane. Yeah, this place is cool, right? See, I got the VIP right here. You got your COVID VIP?
Boots and pants.
That's exactly what it was like. So that was another fucking hour at the airport, just fucking dealing with medical records, waiting in line for people to do all that stuff. It was literally like I was in fucking Nazi Germany or something, just trying to go to another state.
It's crazy. But when I got there, I got off the plane, and then comes the agricultural check. So they got to go through all your bags, and they got to make sure that you didn't bring any food to Hawaii.
So they go through all of our fucking bags and scan every fucking one. And they have to ask us. That's like an actual verbal thing, because I saw him writing it down. He's like, did you bring any food or equipment to Hawaii? And we're like, no, Jesus Christ, man. Like, what? What is so... And then, so you got to do that on the way out, too, is what I'm saying, when you're leaving. I'm like, what's so important about your goddamn pineapples? You got to fucking put them on restriction. You got to keep them under wraps here. It's fucking...
It's like, have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother?
Mm-hmm.
And how he wakes up with a pineapple next to his bed?
Oh, yeah.
That's why they're asking.
Oh, God. Yep.
No. So, I mean, I've been to Hawaii, right? And I know that they don't want any foreign seeds or material or fruit or vegetable getting in, which is crazy because, well, I won't say it, but the whole state's full of vegetables. But you've got all these you got all these restrictions, right? And here's the crazy thing: when you're leaving, they ask you the same thing. They want to make sure you're not taking anything out. Now, honestly, with the pineapple side of it. It's a trade secret. So the genetics there.
I was going to say how they like modify it or something.
Yes,
I didn't realize that.
It is a modified fruit. Right.
It didn't taste any different than fucking Safeway Colorado pineapple.
It's because that's where it came from.
They got the monopoly on the pineapple system. They're trying to keep it all tight.
But what's crazy is that people leave with bags and bags and bags of shells.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Right. Like, you're not worried about low crustacean? Like, Mr. Krabs over there?
Right. That's funny.
Going to altitude?
Did I tell you about when I was scuba diving and I found that shell?
Yes.
Yeah. I was for, obviously you guys who don't know, I was out scuba diving while I was there, which was fucking awesome. If you've never been scuba diving, do it. Because it's tight as hell. But we're out swimming around, and it's a super populated Hawaii beach, so there's not very much cool shit, but we made it out to some reefs or whatever. And then I found this freaking gorgeous, giant, like, conch shell looking thing. And I was like, I'm going to bring this back for my brother's wife. She's going to think it's awesome. So I picked it up and I'm swimming with it for a while. And I keep feeling like the weight in it moving around. I'm like, what the fuck is... I'm like, am I tripping? I keep looking in it and I don't see anything. So I'm like, all right. It's the water. It's the waves. I keep swimming with it for a while. Keep swimming, look out, and there's some fucking crab arms barely hindering around my thumb. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking abandoned that.
That's a big ass hermit crab.
It was huge.
That's a big ass hermit crab.
It was fucking
When they
giant.
get that big, you do not want to be on the other end of that pencil.
Right?
That thing will mess you up.
Right. I told Aaliyah, I was like, sorry, Aaliyah, I'm not taking that hit for you. But the instructor guy, when I got out, I was telling him about it. He was like, oh, did you bring it with you? I was like, no, I figured that wasn't allowed or whatever. He was like, technically, yeah, but... I was like, okay, I feel the vibes Hawaii.
Technically, you're still here. So, it's not going anywhere. But, how was the food?
Food was very good. Dude, we went to so many nice restaurants, like a great steakhouse, and had fucking ribeye and T-bone, all kinds of shit. I had a lot of crab and lobster and shit, obviously, which was freaking amazing.
Yeah, so, if it's not, there's something wrong.
Exactly.
I mean, the entire place is surrounded by the Pacific Ocean.
Right? You better got your fucking fish right. You're going to get one fucking thing right.
You know, interesting fact. There is because the drop-offs in Hawaii are so dramatic, off the reefs, right?
You mean like literally the elevation drops?
Right.
Okay.
So, I mean, when you're out there swimming around and you can look out there and you can definitely see the reef shelf and then it just goes black.
Wow.
Right? So there is actually, believe this or not, there is a fishing project that's out there that they brought Atlantic lobster, growing it in the Pacific in this aquaculture farm or whatever it's called, because the cold current that runs, I want to say it's on the Hilo side of Hawaii, which is quite a bit cooler than the Kona side of the Big Island. It's favorable conditions and they can actually grow Atlantic pincher lobsters. As opposed to warm water lobsters.
I was going to say, I thought the Atlantic was like freezing.
Yeah, that has no, warm water lobsters have no pincers.
Huh.
Right? And I don't know that was, not to date myself, that was like almost 20 years ago. I mean, that's been a while.
I forgot you're an old man.
I don't remember it. And I would have to double check to see if the project's still going or not. But I thought that was very interesting. And just to the fact of the conversation we're having about how, did you bring something with you?
Right?
Did you bring something with you?
Motherfucker.
You brought a whole damn species that doesn't belong! about? You give a shit about a seed? You brought a whole damn species of crustacean that's not supposed to be there. Like, wait a minute. That's not okay.
Right.
That is not okay.
The real fucking hilarious thing, though, is that on the way in, it's so restrictive in Nazi Germany, and then on the way out, they're like, get the fuck out of this state. I swear, they almost didn't even check my boarding pass getting on the plane. They were just fucking throwing my ass in there. Everybody, go!
Find a seat. Stand up. I don't care.
The captain's got room on his lap. We got more. People,
serve coffee. Serve drinks. Get the hell in there.
I swear, they were fucking pushing us into that plane trying to get us the fuck off of that island.
You know, and you guys with business and what you were doing, that's a nice luxurious trip going in if you can afford it. We've talked about long flights. That's not the shortest flight.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's longer getting there because you're against the wind, right?
Yep.
But getting back is faster.
Yep, hour shorter.
Right? Which is still mind-boggling. Still mind-boggling to me. Because they skirt so high up.
Yeah, you'd think there wouldn't be very much like wind current at 35,000 feet.
But it's insane. It's insane. It literally is insane. But you said you guys flew in nice accommodations.
I was gonna say I wasn't bitching. Yeah. I was chilling. I had my own little like office cubby with that obviously work paid for. I'm broke. I couldn't. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
This doesn't pay our bills. This doesn't pay our bills.
This doesn't pay our bills.
We do other things. This is just for your enjoyment.
Yeah.
As well as ours.
I had a full reclined seat. I kicked off my fucking shoes, man. I was laying all the way down, pillow and blanket, TV up in front of me. Most coziest flight I've ever had.
But you said they only served you beer.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean?
Where's the liquor?
Where's the hard liquor?
Where's the liquor?
Yeah, I didn't really ask for it.
Why not? You're in business. Why didn't you ask?
Yeah, that's probably true. I drink so much beer. If you guys couldn't tell, I had like fucking 6 Michelob Ultras, which was all I had, by the way.
It's fine. It's fine.
Better than nothing. I'll take it.
That's low carb people. We need that.
That's low carb preferred people.
Yeah, I mean, and the food's better. The accommodations are better. The stewardesses and flight attendants are better. I mean, all the way around. You kind of feel bad for the people that are back there sandwiched.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're like, no.
How much does the seatbelt cost? Dude, it was crazy because they pulled the plane up and there's a little front door where all the first class people walk in. And then they scoot the plane up another couple of inches so that the plebs can fucking walk in the back. In the back entrance. I was like, wow, they really are keeping everybody fucking separate.
Yeah, they did. I've heard that from other people. That I've even heard that some of the planes. I'm trying to remember what airline it is, and I'll have to do some research. But for the first and business class, come in on one door, right, and then they actually reorientate the whole plane.
Wow.
So that the mid exit opens. And that all the regular fare get in economy.
Plebeians.
That's what he said. But they get in that way. And for two things. One, for the sickness aspect of it, which is ridiculous.
It's supposed to be safer or some bullshit.
Dude, I mean, you're like this. How's it going?
It's like
He needs a soda. I need some peanuts. Can you get them? Hold on. I got it. Come here.
Oh my God. Not even to reiterate. Having to put my mask on between every fucking bite.
Did you do it again?
That's what they were bitching at us for to do, yeah.
Even in business?
Yeah, no, even in business. Yeah, no. It was funny because my mom was passed out, no mask on, like totally snoring. Some bitch tried to wake her up like 3 times and wouldn't because she wanted to tell her to put her mask on. She just gave up. She gave up and walked away. She was like, that bitch is fucking out. But, yeah, even in business class, they were on my fucking ass about keeping the mask on every minute of the whole flight. Even though I'm in an entire segregated cubby, like... It's like the old rules that my parents used to tell me in the fucking like 90s where there's like smoking sections and non-smoking sections of planes.
Oh, yeah.
Is that 90s or is that earlier?
I mean, no, it was in the night. I mean, you could still smoke in about the early 90s.
Okay.
80s, early 90s, and then they started cutting back on the airline side of it before the bars and everything because, you're in an enclosed space, and I kind of understood that.
But that's what I'm saying with the sickness aspect. It's like the same thing. If you're in the non-smoking section, you're still going to be inhaling all the smoke from the smoking section.
Right. It's the same thing in restaurants, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make any difference. It drifts. It drifts.
Right, exactly. You're in an enclosed capsule.
It just drifts. It drifts. And then the people that complain about vaping, they were like, oh, it's the same thing in enclosed spaces. No, it's not. If you're vaping, if you would do that inside, you had 100 different people vaping, it smells like a Skittles factory. It doesn't smell like cigarettes. It smells like a fucking Starburst convention.
Right, exactly. I don't want to convict myself here, but there have been many a time that I've snuck a vape on a plane, and you cannot sneak a cigarette on a plane. Like, there's no way to take a fucking quick hit and put it out. It's like, you can vape and literally not, the person next to you wouldn't even notice. My fucking, not to get off topic here, I know we gotta end pretty soon. My brother's wife's brother was telling me a story about he went to DIA and this guy on the plane next to him literally pulled out a pipe and some fucking weed sitting in the seat and just lit up and was like, you wanna hit?
What?
Yeah. Like, what? That guy's got some fucking balls on him. Holy shit.
You didn't catch it, so I'm here to share. That's his whole attitude.
Right.
That's his whole attitude.
For real, though. I was like, God damn.
Well, everybody, it's great to be back. We're happy to see all your little faces.
Yep.
Leave those comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. Get this to your friends.
Yes.
We're going to start rolling out some shorts on the TikTok.
Yes.
That's a little interesting, and I was a little hesitant at it, but I tell you what, that app is too addicting.
It's insanely addicting.
It's too addicting.
Yeah.
I also want to give a special shout out to my cousin Eric. Happy birthday, and it was a couple days ago.
Happy birthday, Eric.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about this.
And he's getting to be old man, too.
Oh, yeah?
Shit. We always call each other on our birthdays and go, fucking made another year. Holy shit.
Did it.
Holy shit. But unless the next round's on you, we gotta go.
See you guys.
Cheers.
My beer is empty.
I know. So's mine.
That does it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to, that show.